95.
Red light for the trailer. That flight day doesn't have it. I looked
It should be right here. That TA, I think, was right here.
I think it's the next exit or exit after that. I'm full.
I didn't see it.
That was good.
That was damn good. Bo, how are you? How we doing, truckers and uppers?
Yuckers.
How are you, honey? How are you feeling? Buses. Oh, you missed out yesterday, Bo. Steven's new entrepreneurial venture. Hey, super truckers. Hi, Thomas. How are you?
Which Thomas?
The one from Florida.
I don't know who that is.
The one who's been writing songs.
Oh, okay. I bought a new website.
Oh my God. And you would appreciate it, Bo. You and Steven have had this conversation.
We're going to start selling women's garments, put it that way. I'm getting ready for this bus. We're going to buckle down. We're going to sell everything that ain't attached. And we're going to save money by not washing it first.
Oh my gosh. Thomas says, I have a good question.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Campbell, what is your good question? He's laughing already. He's already bought the website.
Yeah,
domain name, Bo.
It's the Poonanny Life. I don't think I'm going to start working on that this weekend, though. I might.
You need to at least put it's under construction.
It's already in it.
Oh, it did?
Daddy did it for me.
Okay. He is seriously laughing. And he threw an emoji up with hearts all around it. Like,
yep. We got to get to Walmart and get some fresh ones so that she can do her thing.
I was thinking about unloading trailers for the companies that do the 100% do not touch free. Okay, what's your question? That's called a lumper, right?
It's called a lumper.
The lumper.
And you're going to have a hard time starting that unless it's in a brand new facility, and you better have a lot of people under you because you can't do it by yourself. Because companies that are going to employ lumpers.
Let him get his question out right quick.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've had dealings with that. I know about it. I don't know everything about that, but I do know, I mean, there are hardly any truck drivers that touch their own freight now. Only Dollar General and shit like that do the drivers actually unload their own freight.
What is the best location to get the most jobs in Tampa, if you know?
I don't know about Tampa. But what you need to do is you need to hit the warehouses, like the grocery warehouses, stuff like that.
No, Bo, we don't want to associate that website with Pawna. He says XXX Life with Pawna. No, sir. We don't want the two associated together.
The thing is, normally the people that employ lumpers are grocery warehouses. And if you can find a grocery warehouse that is doing that, they probably already have a contract with a lumper service.
That's probably what you need to do is find a lumper service.
Well, no, it sounds like he wants to go in and own it and then or, you know, do the work himself. He can get a job being a lumper, but he's going to make, you know, 14, 15 bucks an hour unloading trucks. Oh, I didn't know that.
Your current situation, though.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't get to read chat, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's more like it. Post a secret life with Pawna.
So what you need to do is just Google, if you can chat on our stuff, you have a phone. Google, if that's what you're wanting to do is unload trucks, I would get on Facebook in the Tampa area. You can get different pages on there that you can join, and there's jobs on Facebook all the time. And you can go to, you know, ABF, UPS.
All this, he says, scratchy sniff penny, trying to get it out of the loop. It was looping. There we go. There. Are we back? But no, your joke didn't start that, honey. The trees started it. Alright, is that better? Hello, Mr. Tyler. Hello, Miss Deborah. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? Yep, we're back on now. We got 10 people on now instead of the one that was trying to connect back up to. There we go. Doing good? Alright, well, let's get here. We just got back, or on our way right here to the truck stop, back from dinner and from Home Depot and Ace. We had to go buy the hardware for the fender that we've got to, the fenders that we got to fix this weekend. Or fix tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Y'all, we laid down for a nap after Steven got fuel.
Crashed.
We crashed hard. We didn't get up till almost 4.
Turn right onto Rogers Clark Boulevard.
Hi, Miss Cindy. How are you? Yeah, it wasn't your joke that started it, honey. The trees. We were going through like a tunnel of trees there, and it, I guess, was blocking our signal, but we're back. Hello, Levi. Happy Trucker. How are you? Andy, hello. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing well. Honey, we're doing pretty good. Ow, Cindy. That sounds painful. She says she's not doing good. Her mom broke her collarbone. Oof. That just sounds very painful.
Give me a credit card.
Just thought it was your frightening personality, huh? What are you getting?
A light.
I thought you said they didn't have it here.
They didn't have it in the store. This is the shop.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry you're stressed, honey. I guess we lost Bo too then, huh? Oof. Oy vey. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Trucker Levi is doing good. Myself, I'm doing really good. We just got back from dinner. We had to go to the hardware store and get the hardware for the fenders. There it goes. Anyway, so we went to Home Depot and bought the 1/2-inch impact that we need. And then we went to Ace and bought the hardware that we need. And then we went to dinner. So, what was for dinner? We had Mexican food, something called Azteca something. It was really good. It was really, really good. Queen trucker. Nope, not a queen trucker, unless you're referring to his short that he did. With my Smurf, my little Burger King Smurf hat. I guess they don't have any bulbs. Oh, maybe. Oh, he's asking the desk. Anyways, he's got one of the little lights on the back of the trailer. There's the itty bitty round ones, the 3 that are in the back. The one in the center, they just replaced it at the yard last week, and it's already out again. So he's got to get a light to replace that. Yeah, that's the one, yeah. I don't know why he calls me his damn queen of his Pete, because I'm not a queen. Hell, I'm barely a princess, so. But anyways. A little bitty boy. He's cute. Nope, guess they don't have a light. Read your last comments. I said your brightening personality. I said, but no, it wasn't your brightening personality. It was the damn tree funnel we were going through.
I tell you what.
So they don't have it either?
They don't have it here. I was like, can you do alignments? Yeah, Monday. They need to realize weekends they will get a lot more work done.
I don't know what to tell you. Yours number 1. You're his number 1, obviously. Yeah. Most of the time, yeah. But yeah, we're getting back to the truck stop, so we're gonna leave the live on for a little bit. Hang out with you guys for a bit. Maybe Bo will jump back on. Got to hear him and Steven's conversation about the new venture. There it is.
Turn in the first right.
Hi, Moon. How are you? You still at work, honey, or are you on your way home? Hello again, trucker. Just got to work. Just got to work.
No, you worked mornings.
I thought you worked in the mornings, honey. Alton says, I miss driving my truck. Well, Alton, why are you not driving your truck, honey? Your internet keeps kicking you out. I'm getting tired of this. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. Oof. Dinner. That way. I don't want it to. Yeah, there we go. Visit with Steven too. Turn the thing around a little bit. Jeez, if I can get it to twist. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, did you just dump all that?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's the receipt. $100, y'all.
$80.
That's $100.
$84.59.
$100 is shit. Oh. Oh, okay. He said he changed the Saturday and Sundays to 3:30 to 11:30. Oh. His new toy. Is it torquing your wrist that way?
Do it.
No, I can see
Do it.
I can see it's doing it.
Do it. take it.
Yeah. That's a heavy booger.
Rigid is very heavy. That's the bad thing about rigid, is they are heavy.
Yeah, but they sure do hold up.
Lifetime warranty. And then I had to get extensions because I didn't have any in the truck.
Had a seizure due to some medication I was on with misdiagnosis, so just healing from that. Oh, wow. Are you going to get to go back into driving the truck? Or are you done driving? How has the Starlink been treating you? Do you feel you get more your money's worth?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I think so. Especially for the remote areas that we're in now. Like a while ago, like going through the trees, it kind of blocks some of the signal. But
that's the area we're in, because even going through Washington, D.C., if you cut through 95 going through Washington, D.C., you don't know you're in Washington, D.C. because they have so many trees, you can't see anything from the highway.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, in Texas, they cleared all that shit out. You can see for miles. But here on the East Coast, you cannot.
Damn, I'm full.
Yep.
That was good.
I had fajitas for dinner. She had a chimichanga.
Chicken chimichanga with rice and beans.
Medicine. Move your foot.
Chicken chimichanga with rice and beans. Dr. Pepper. They offered us tres leche cake. You know, I've never had that before.
They also has free ice cream too.
No, they offered us tres leche cake with ice cream. It wasn't free.
He said we also have free ice cream.
He said free?
He said free.
Huh. I did not hear that. Very cool. No, I am too damn stuffed for that. I couldn't even finish my dinner. Hence the reason we brought 2 boxes home. Don't know where the hell I'm going to put them because I ain't going to fit in that fridge.
It'll be alright to set out. It's already cooked.
But I'm going to cook in the morning.
Where's the bowl of queso?
It's in my thing.
They had good queso too.
Free ice cream. Got to head over there now.
Yeah.
All the way to Ashland, Virginia, honey. Go right ahead.
It wasn't a bad place.
No, it was not. It was pretty good. Azteca what? Let me see. It was... God, she's looking rough.
We looked at a Tex-Mex place.
El Azteca in Ashland. It's very good.
We looked at a Tex-Mex place, which in Tex-Mex in Texas is Tex-Mex. It's Mexican food. This place was offering cheeseburgers and French fries and onion rings and barbecue.
Yeah, it just didn't.
That ain't Tex-Mex.
No. Nope. That was funny.
What?
Watch. I scared the heck out of that chick. That's funny as hell. That's funny. Do you have it lay flat dish or the pole mounted dish?
You can do both with mine.
Yeah, but we have it laying flat up on top.
Have it laying
Actually,
flat.
I can just go show y'all right quick. Oof. I'll show you where it's at. Ow. Okay, you see the wires, right? That's the dish right there, the satellite, or the Starlink. He has this thing right here to connect his lines, brake lines, all that shit. And he mounted it up there so it's sitting flat. So for right now, the flat seems to be working. So if we have to, later on, fix it so that it has to, I guess, elevate or whatever, then we might have to do it that way. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Now. He's locked me out of the damn truck, you son of a bitch. Let me out of the free. Can you jackass?
Tell them you did that at dinner.
I did.
Okay, then.
You want to tell them why I did that at dinner?
No.
Tell them.
No.
I locked him out because he tried to, what's the word you used earlier? Domestic abuse. He tried to domestically abuse me.
I was trying to do research and development for the new website.
He tried to stick his finger where it didn't belong. Is what he tried to do. Is I was climbing in the
poking and
truck.
prodding.
When I was climbing in the truck, so I locked his ass out of the truck. Oh, pull your pants. His pants are up.
Oh, one of our viewers was at the Mexican restaurant.
What?
One of our viewers was at the Mexican restaurant.
How do you know that?
That guy that gets on, that his first name is Jack, middle name Me, last name Hoff. He wrote his name on the wall in the bathroom at the Mexican.
Gosh.
I was like, I know him.
Oh. Can you explain the lumber thing?
Lumper.
Oh, lumper. Okay, because the internet was cutting out. So.
Okay, the lumper, basically lumpers unload trucks for unionized warehouses. It's all lumper companies. They'll hire people to do it, but you're only going to make, 14, 15 bucks an hour probably. Maybe a little more. I'm not sure. And either that or you get a cut of what that truck is. I think that's how it works. Is you get a percentage. But you got to unload the truck.
And tell him what you said about the Facebook thing.
And then you got to count every case. All that shit. In your situation, if you've got a phone and you're on our live, then obviously you have phone and internet. I would get on, and you're by Tampa, I think she said. I would get on Facebook Tampa pages that you can join. You should be able to find a job pretty easy there. If you're wanting to unload trucks, find a trucking company, or find a warehouse somewhere. Everybody in the world is hiring.
Michael says unloading a truck's easy. Use a forklift.
Well, yeah.
Jack says Steve Drop give me 20.
No, I can't.
And I'm sorry you lost power last night, honey.
Ugh.
Did you get it back on? Hello, Michael Wilbur. How are you, honey? It's been a minute since we've seen you. How are you doing?
We sold your painting for $100 million.
No, we did not. It's still up there.
But I would. I would.
If somebody offered you $100 million,
hell, I'd sell you.
Michael, you can just paint me another one, please.
I would sell you for $100 million, and then I'd buy you back later on when you got tired of them, or they got tired of you.
Mm-hmm.
You just be.
Michael says sell it.
You just be yourself. They'd bring you back.
No, you're not gonna buy 7 p.m. tomorrow.
What?
His
Power.
Power. He lost power last night, and he said he won't get it back till 7 p.m. tomorrow.
That sucks.
Wow. Damn, I'm full.
Yep.
But yeah, we were saying earlier when we stopped, after Steven fueled up, we came over and laid down, took a nap.
Rolled the windows down, filled the truck, and we were out.
Oh my gosh, we crashed. We didn't get up till down there 4.
You know how you sleep so hard that you can hear what's going on, but you can't open your eyes, you can't roll over.
You just cannot move.
But yet you can hear everything that's going on. That was me for about the last 15 minutes.
Oh.
I needed that nap. That was a good nap.
What companies do you know of that goes from Colorado to Florida? A lot of them.
Most companies will go damn near everywhere. You'll get a few that don't.
Wow, the full transformer fell to the ground.
You'll get a few that only stay in the Midwest or whatever. But
Bite me, Michael. He said you can buy her back for half price since she's used.
Yeah. Speaking of used.
That's funny. Name one of the top off your head.
Just Colorado to Florida? I would say 90% of the trucking companies go to all 48 states. I don't know any that just do Colorado to Florida. But, I mean, we go everywhere. Prime, Swift, Knight, CRST, you know.
So do you live in Colorado or do you live in Florida? And is that what you're wanting to do? Is just go from one to the other, like a dedicated run?
His wife is in Florida. His girlfriend's in Colorado.
He lives in Florida.
So why do you want to go to Colorado?
Yes, the dedicated route, Michael.
Michael who?
Michael Wilbur. He says dedicated route. I said, yeah.
Michael, the only thing I can tell you is you're going to have to just get on the phone and let your fingers do the walking.
No, Michael isn't the one who wanted to know. He was telling Jack a dedicated route.
Oh.
Jack was the one who wanted to know. Terry, no, it wasn't wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It was a true nap time, not lovey time.
It was a nap time.
It was we crashed and burned.
Yes.
He says, I used to live in Colorado. Got family in Colorado.
Colorado, that's the only way you could do it as a dedicated route because Colorado is a dead spot. Florida is a dead spot.
Time to get a power wall for the future and no more power outages.
Go get you that Onan generator that runs off of natural gas. That backup generator. It'll run your whole damn house.
Oh, okay, I see. He says, I moved to Florida 5 years ago. Now I'm getting out of the roofing industry, looking for a company to train me for a CDL and for that company that is dedicated from Florida to Colorado.
Okay, well, I'm going to be completely honest. You're going to have a hard time finding a Colorado to Florida. That being said, it can be done.
But take some lead work.
Your first order of business is not to worry about the dedicated route. Your first order of business is get your CDL. Go to my website, go to my YouTube channel, click on the playlist, click on Become a Driver, watch those videos. Watch the oldest one first. It has a PDF and it tells you what carriers offer school. That is not all the carriers. That is a good start.
Yeah.
After you get your foot in the door, you can ask them, do y'all have dedicated? Do y'all have dedicated Colorado to Florida? And if they say yes, a lot of times they'll tell you, hey, yes, we have that dedicated route, but, you know, there's a waiting list, or, you know, the first thing you got to do is get your CDL, which is true. And then they can, after your CDL school and after your mentorship, then they can put you on that.
Yes, Swift has a school.
Swift, Knight, CRST, Prime.
There's a lot on
CR
the
England.
PDF. There's
There's
20?
25, 30, I think.
Yeah.
And you can print that out.
Yeah. Surely I was at your house yesterday. My girlfriend won't believe me. No wobbly, because we live in this truck. And yes, Jack, we're in the truck 24/7. Michael says almost all of the big companies have a training school.
Yeah.
He
CR
says,
England, but I do not recommend CR England. Prime, Maverick, TMC.
Pegasus says thank you. Roxanne, she says, here you are again.
Roxanne.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Roxanne.
And we'll pay for your schooling. Yeah.
A lot of them will pay for your schooling, but you'll have to agree to work there for a year or two.
Stephen went back and got his license through Swift, Levi. There ain't nothing wrong with Swift training.
Wrong with Swift. I had my license from 96 to 09, and the state of Texas sent me a letter. I'd gotten out of driving, stayed home, opened up a mechanic shop. And
he was keeping his CDL, though, because that's a guaranteed job.
Can I talk?
It's a guaranteed job.
Can I talk?
So.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Yes.
Thank you. Don't interrupt.
Bite my fat ass.
I'll be happy to. Anyway, they sent me a letter in the mail and said, if you don't go get a physical, we're going to downgrade your license. And I didn't believe them. I did not know at the time, in my defense, that they linked the physical with the CDL. I did not know that. anytime I got a physical, I just gave it to my company, and evidently they took care of it. So I didn't believe them, and sure enough, 2 or 3, 4 months later, I got a new license in the mail. So when we decided to come back over the road, the easiest thing for me to do was go to a school. Could I have hopped back in the truck after, with a day's worth of driving and passed the test? Yes. But, Swift, the way they do it is they pay for your hotel. They do not pay for your transportation. They do not pay you while you're in school, and they do not buy your food while you're in school. And they do not pay you while you're in school.
I'm not saying that the drivers ain't stupid. I'm just saying Swift School is not a bad school.
Pull that paper towel down a little bit.
I'm just saying that the Swift School is not a bad school.
The school's not a bad school, depending on which one you went to. I went to
Levi.
I went to the one in Corsicana, Texas.
Yeah, Levi says
Because
Swift and Matt's drivers are. It's like they don't know how to properly drive.
The thing with the Swift school is Corsicana, Texas, to where we were living at the time, was an hour and a half, and you're off on weekends. When you get out of school at 3 o'clock on Friday, you don't have to be back to school till 7 o'clock on Monday. So I would go home. I'd go see my wife. So that's why I chose the Swift school. But there's Frozen Food Express, FFE. There are a ton of schools, but it is federal law. You do have to go to some sort of school to get your CDL now.
He says, I just want to drive for a good company after they pay for my CDL. Give me the top 3 companies you would go with if you were getting your CDL. But that's different for his situation because you want something dedicated from Florida
and I won't do
Colorado.
I won't do van or reefer. And most new drivers start off van or reefer. If I had to choose between today to get my CDL, it would either be Maverick, TMC, or Prime.
Michael said
because they have flatbed.
No, that's wrong. You get a voucher for food, you get a room for free, and you can use the shuttle van.
Not at Swift. No, sir. Unless they changed it. But when I was there, no. They did not pay for any food. You did get food at the hotel for breakfast.
And now
they paid for the hotel.
4 years ago, wasn't it?
The only thing they paid for was the hotel.
Martin says, I'm too old for school. No, you're not. Glenn says, how's it going? Glenn, it's going.
I mean, they might have changed it. Who knows? But when I was there, the only thing they paid for was the hotel. They would not let you drive any company vehicles unless the trainer was with you, yada, yada, yada.
Michael says, yes, you can. I'm a Swift mentor.
Okay, well, then they changed it. When I was there 4 years ago at the Corsicana school, the only thing they paid for, and I can get a person on the phone and back me up, was the hotel. That's it.
Thomas says, I'm nuts and too old
Why would
for
I make
school.
why would I get on YouTube and lie to y'all? I'm just telling you the way it was when I was there.
Where are you guys today? We are in Ashland, Virginia.
And I'll be honest with you, it was the shittiest hotel in town, too.
As far as the top 3 companies,
TMC, Prime, Maverick. But I would choose those 3 because I do flatbed. I do not pull a van. I do not pull a reefer. I'm not sitting at docks. Now, if you're going to a mega carrier and you're not going to have to sit at docks, a lot of mega carriers have local drivers also that will go, or they have drop and hook to where you're not sitting at docks. But if you're married to your trailer, a lot of times, like the smaller companies like Vista that I'm with now, our reefer and van drivers will sit at a dock anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6, 8 hours a day waiting to get loaded and unloaded. And I'm not doing that. That's valuable time that I could be doing something else. I could be driving. I could,
Michael, he was in Corsicana, Texas.
I can get a ex-Swift mentor, 2 of them, on the phone that went to school with me to back me up. I'm not bullshitting you. I have no reason to.
Andy, I gotta get down there really soon.
What's his name?
Get driving. Maybe I'll just start
What's
with a
his
company
name?
job driving and work towards owning. Who?
Hold on.
Jonathan?
Yep.
I gotta get down there really soon and get to driving. Maybe I'll just start with a company job driving and working towards owning. That's what I would recommend doing. Don't go straight into owning your own truck. You want to make sure it's gonna behoove you to do it. Is that the inside of your cab? Yes, and y'all have to forgive the bed. The bed's tore up because I just threw everything on the bed a while ago when we left to go to Home Depot and Ace. Normally my bed is made and it is all cleaned up back there, but yes, this is the inside of the cab. Try sleeping in barracks or foxhole. That's the worst hotel. I imagine it is, Martin.
I've slept in barracks.
Kansas, yes, he is right. Not Kansas. Corsicana, Texas. Main terminal is Salt Lake City.
I thought they're for who?
I guess Swift.
I thought it was Arizona.
Company driver for
I did not drive for Swift.
Company driver for 2 years before you decide to purchase a truck. Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
I'll be
too,
honest
Michael.
with you. I went through the Swift school, and when I passed my test and I got my piece of paper, I hauled ass. I already had another job lined up. So, did I pay for the school? Yes. But I did not drive for Swift.
Glenn says, I've never seen that before. How many does it sleep? Well, Stephen and I sleep on a twin...
You could sleep 4 in here if you had to.
Stephen and I sleep fine on that twin-size bed, and we're both pretty fluffy people. We both sleep comfortably on that one twin bed down there.
She sleeps with her head over there, and I sleep with my head...
No.
Hold on, it's backwards. She sleeps with her head over there.
Yes.
And I sleep with my head over there, and I clean her toe jam every night.
You stop telling people that. That's gross. You
Speaking
do
of
not.
that, all females that are on my lives right now, please send me your belly button lint. I'm trying to make a blanket.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Vicky. How you doing, honey?
Vicky, I need your belly button lint, please.
Also, terminal in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes, Phoenix.
Andy says, Queen's Crown. You'll have to wear that only for Steve later.
Yes, you will.
No. He's talking about my Smurf.
I know.
My Smurf hat. You can see it right there on the bed. Right there.
We got a decent spot.
Glad you're back.
We
Hey,
didn't get the
Bonnie.
spot I wanted, but it's quieter over here.
Bonnie, we crashed and burned. Right after he filled up with fuel, we came over back to our parking spot and laid down for a nap, and we did not get up till damn near 4 o'clock. We were so tired. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody for answering my questions. At 55, it's a big decision I need to make. And
You can do it. They're not going to discriminate you at 55.
With you all answering my questions, it helps me make decisions better. Drive safe and God bless. Thank you, Paragus.
If you have more questions, leave me a comment on any video or get back on a live. I look at every single comment. I may not answer with words if it's not a question, but I do hit the heart and my icon that lets you know I saw it. I see every single comment.
Martin, what are you talking about? Yes, and that's why you only get once a year. Do you guys drive every day?
Yep. Damn near. We won't drive tomorrow.
Yeah, we won't be driving tomorrow.
We're taking what we call a 34, which will reset my clock, get me some rest.
Are you leaving, Michael?
Who?
Michael?
Oh, I thought you said Michael. I thought, who the hell
Or
is
are
Michael?
you telling Pergus Group bye? He just says bye. I don't know if he's telling us bye or if he was telling Pergus Group because he's getting off. Oh my goodness.
My
gracious.
thumb popped earlier.
I know. I heard it and you went, oh, thank God.
It needs to pop again, but that
Oh,
helped.
that's funny. Oh. That was funny, honey. Oh. Can we crack this? I don't want it all the way down because I don't want it getting cold in here, but cracked would be nice.
Do what you got to do.
Thank you.
You're going to leave it down that much? Go
Yeah.
up a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more.
No, that's far enough.
You're an ass.
I'm not an ass.
You're an ass.
Steve, do you have
Nope. I don't.
pension and medical insurance with Vista plus 401k match?
No.
No, they don't do that, Andy.
Nope.
No, it's not like Navy and they cut you off at a certain age. No, it's not.
No.
No, but if his dispatcher doesn't behave, Steven will be looking for another job if he can't get that shit fixed.
I bet you I can get it fixed.
I know you can get it fixed. I'm just saying.
I'm not going to put up with my dispatcher doing this shit much longer. Fix to go over there and tell that guy to turn off his damn lights.
Who?
Oh, this guy over here in the International.
The one with the yellows on?
Yeah, he's got his 4-ways on too. I don't
Who
understand.
the hell are you looking at? I don't see 4-ways blinking.
Well, it's because his trailer's in the way.
Oh, so must be oh, okay, I see. I thought you were talking about that one with the chicken lights on. Where are we at? Dago, hello honey, how are you? Glenn says, what is he doing? What is who doing, Glenn? I want fried chicken. From last to first said, we just had Mexican food and boy was it good.
Yes, it was.
It was good. I am stuffed. I'm fixing to leave y'all and go to the restroom right quick. Oh, the dispatcher. What's the dispatcher doing?
He's trying to micromanage me, and I'm not the driver for that. Trying to second guess my securement, my loading procedures, my loading position. I've never given them a reason to do that. I've never called them and said, hey, I'm overweight, I got to go back. None of that shit. So don't start screwing with me now, because I will not tolerate it.
Dago, I have no idea what that means. Is that good? He says, I went 2-1 today at wrestling.
2 wins, 1 loss.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then, yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Oh. My goodness, I'm so full. Bonnie, are you still on here or did you leave us?
We were so hungry.
We haven't eaten all day today.
No.
Steven had some peanut butter Ritz crackers today.
And a couple oranges.
And a couple mandarin oranges. I had some mandarin oranges and about 3 or 4 bites of barbecue chips. But that's all we've had to eat today until we ate dinner a while ago.
I was so hungry my stomach was hurting.
Well, run battery down and we'll have a hard time starting up that diesel engine.
No, I got brand new batteries. And I won't sleep with the truck off.
Where is home for you guys? Home is right here in this truck.
Home is where I hang my hat.
Yeah. Texas is where our kids are. We've got 1 kid and 2 grandkids in Houston and 2 kids and 3 grandbabies in East Texas. So when we do home time, if we're not at the yard doing home time, we go there and see the grandkids and the kids. But we were born and raised in Texas. Chip Breaker Chronicles says, how's everyone doing this evening? We're doing all right. How are you?
Better after we ate.
Glenn's in New York. What part of New York are you in, honey? My oldest son is in New York right now. He works on electrical turbines. He's a mechanic on electrical turbines. And he is in New York right now. What's the R?
Buffalo.
No,
he's in Rochester.
Rochester, yeah, that's where he's at. Oh, Glenn is near Buffalo. Very cool. I gotta go to the restroom.
Hand me your tablet.
You don't want to just sit over here? Ooh. There you go. I might be a few minutes.
Let me see if I can get you a shower.
They're probably
They're
full.
probably full, but let
I'm
me check.
freezing.
You never know.
Let me shut that because I'm cold.
You never know.
Yeah, look at these chicken lights. don't know if you're gonna be able to see them. Oh crap! Boy, that's some dirty ass.
There's one ahead.
Oh, looky there at those lights. That's some chicken lights. He's pretty. He's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh. Man, I'm tired. I is tired. Dang it. Fix my thing over here. I have this hanging up on my
Oh, I love the glow on my truck.
I have that connected or laying. I say laying. It's not laying. I've got it hooked on the little tightening wing nut on my phone holder. All right, there's the old man again. Paint points all out there. You can't see through that friggin' crap on the window. Oh, all right. If you give me one, just send me the thing. Because I'm going.
They're going to text you.
Who's going to text me?
Pilot's going to text you on your phone. Something new.
Okay, that's different.
There's one person ahead of you, so walk slow, you'll probably be okay. Hey!
Yeah,
That way.
my phone just went off, so. You've signed up for shower notification. Reply yes. Yes.
It's that way.
Mother love it. Duck, it's freaking
Hey,
cold.
it's
I
that
know, I
way.
heard you.
Okay. Well, you started to go the wrong way.
Oh, fuck, it's cold out here. Sorry, y'all. That wind is cold, cold. Ooh.
Pansy. Hello, Debbie. So, question is, you need DEF, but the military trucks using the same diesel engine doesn't need DEF. I do not know if military uses DEF or not, but yes, I have to purchase DEF. I bought $50 worth of DEF today, and I'd have to look at the receipt, $5 in diesel, 205 gallons in diesel. I spent a total of $850 in fuel. My fuel I was on. I seen a truck with all kinds of lights on it. For a minute I thought it was you guys, but I knew that you were not in the Canton area. Nope, wasn't me. I think. Okay, y'all seen my underglow lights. I think I'm gonna add. I want y'all's opinion. I'm thinking about adding another strip on each side, but hooking them up to my blinkers to where they'll flash also when I want over. I think that would be cool. I got 300 of them, so I've got plenty of lights. What state are you guys sitting in right now? We are in Virginia. We are in Virginia. I know this. I told you I was U.S. Navy. That is funny, ain't it? Oh, okay. So okay. I thought you said question. Okay, I got you now, Martin. I'm sorry. But it's the same engine. Evidently, the government don't want to get screwed, but they'll screw us. I don't know. Why does the government do half the things they do? Because they can get away with it. I don't know. Our government's too damn big. Although, I am not 100% tripper, but the president from Ukraine showed up, but I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but he showed up in some kind of pants and shirt, not a suit, and the media just ripped into him, and then he was being disrespectful to Trump, and Trump gave it right back to him and then canceled the meeting, and the big dinner that they had set up for him, he let the staffers eat all the food. Chip, you are correct. Diego, we are in Virginia. What's up, guys? Hey, JP. I'm I'm taking my road test again Friday. What are your suggestions on my best option for my first job? Thanks. JP, I would recommend, I don't know your situation. I don't get to read chat very often, y'all, so if she knows y'all's situation, I apologize. I do not. I recommend everybody drive a truck for a year over the road. Or 2. And then, if you got wife and kids at home, then find you a local job. You're going to have a hard time finding a local job that pays good without any over-the-road experience. CDO Class A. I don't know where you're at, but if you go get you a year, maybe 2 over the road, then, you could go to work for FedEx, UPS, ABF, the line haul companies, the LTL carriers, and those drivers make good money. Now, FedEx, something y'all need to know about FedEx, or anybody thinking about going to work for FedEx, FedEx does not own one single vehicle. Every FedEx truck you see on the road, whether it's an 18-wheeler, a box van delivery vehicle, they're all contract drivers and owner-operators. Now, that does not mean that one guy can't own 1,000 FedEx trucks, and that happens. But FedEx does not own any trucks. They own they own their trailers, but they do not own their trucks. Yeah, I feel Trump was the better option with what we had to choose from, but not the biggest fan, not to bring up politics too much. Chip, I agree. I did vote for him all 3 times. Mainly because he was the best option. I will say he's doing a better job. He's more presidential this time around. Yeah, he's still talking shit, but he's not talking as much shit as he was. And that was my big turnoff during his first presidency, was he didn't know when to shut up. I want my president to be polished. I want my president to be professional. I want my president to know their shit. Now, can everybody know everything about everything going on in the world? No. That's what advisors are for. But I think, from what I've seen, we do not watch the news. I get my footage that I see on Trump off of TikTok, Facebook, stuff like that. I will watch clips that people have put out. Mainly the news channels. I don't watch a lot of stuff that, Joe Blow cut up from the AP or something like that. But, because that shit can be manipulated so easily. But, the little argument between him and Zelensky today, or whenever it happened this past week, it needed to be done. Zelensky thought he was going to come over here and, walk away with another $1 trillion in help and stuff like that. And Trump just flat told him, it doesn't sound like you want a peace, a ceasefire. It doesn't sound like you wanted peace. Go away. And that's what I'd have told him. You do not have to respect the president. You have to respect the office. I'm a big historian, presidential government, stuff like that. I love stuff like that. We have had some wing-ding-doodles of presidents. We've had some good ones. We've had some bad ones. But even if I would have taken a tour of the White House during Biden, and I absolutely despised Biden, if he would have came out, I would have still respectfully called him Mr. President. I wouldn't have called him Sleepy Joe or anything like that. You have to respect the office. And that's what these world leaders need to realize. Okay, let me see if I can catch up. One young kid at home Wednesday through Saturday morning. I'm in Buffalo. Thank you again. JP, I don't know what you're saying. Chip says that's weird. We need someone younger and wiser. We do need a younger president. I'm not denying that. There needs to be an age cap. I'm not for big government, but you can't be president until you're 35 years old. Why can you be 90 and still be president? No. I mean, nobody can tell me, and I don't want to start a political war or anything like that, but nobody can tell me that Biden his last 2 years knew what the hell he was doing or where he was at. Because he didn't. Same thing with Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan slept, and I loved Ronald Reagan. He was the best president in the modern era, next to JFK. But he slept through his last year and a half, 2 years of his term. And he was funny. He knew his stuff. He was witty. But he was getting old. We need someone younger on the roster. Yes. Yep, only because the best option. I agree. I felt he was too much of a celebrity the first time. Yes, Chip, absolutely. You nailed it right there. But that's how Obama came in with social media change. Yeah, social media is not, I mean, obviously I'm on social media. I'm everywhere. But I don't use it for political gain. I don't put out news. I'm real with y'all. Y'all watch, you don't watch. It is what it is. I can't make people watch. I can't force people to watch. I'm definitely not going to pay you to watch. But social media gave everybody a voice when not everybody needs a voice. And and if you stop and think about that, these young kids, I'll give you for instance, I have a daughter-in-law that's very young, very naive. We don't get along great. But when it comes to politics, she should not have a vote yet. Because she's not been an adult long enough to be able to decide what's not only best for her, but what's best for the country. That's my personal opinion. Savannah, if you're watching this, I'm not trying to piss you off. That's my personal opinion. Young people, I don't think the voting age should be 18. I just don't. Unless you're in the military. If you're in the military, you should be able to drink alcohol at 18. You should be able to vote at 18, because whoever is commander-in-chief is directly involving, directly affecting your life, hands-on. But these young people now, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, and I'm not trying to make anybody mad, but I don't think you should be able to vote at 18. Hang on. My baby called me. I do not know where my do not disturb is on. I don't know. She didn't answer. Did you get a shower number? No. Let me check. Okay, cool truck. Thank you, Tony. No, Trump is a businessman. Hello, everyone. Exactly. Welcome to our chat. Please hit that like and subscribe and the notification bell. So he's trying to run it like a business. Why the tariffs? I don't know, Martin. I don't know. I do know from what I have seen, read, heard, no other country taxes its citizens the way that we tax our citizens. Mama needs her shower number. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Good night, Thomas. Not yet. I agree. You need life experience to make wise voting choices. So many young people get sold a lie and then buy it. Yes, exactly, Chip. Good evening. Whatever you do, guys, don't ever stop in the truck stop down here in Tampa and get a shower. Thomas, I try not to stop anywhere in Florida. This cabinet must have an amazing smell. It does. It smells very well in here. Thank you. Do I see a black cat on the bed? No, that's a briefcase. That is, what is that? Oh, those are my sweatpants. Hi, Joshy. I really don't know. Yeah, Florida is hell to park in, guys. Absolutely hell to park in. Who's behind you? My wife is behind me. She's rubbing my tushy. Honey, shower 8. Door code 42590. Hi, Leon. What state are you in now? Leon, we are in Virginia. You might have a lot lizard jump in the shower with you. I'm talking about the 4-legged, not the 2-legged. That's funny. Question, why is Florida so bad? I've never been. Chip, Florida is so bad because there's a lot of trucks that go in and not a lot of trucks going out at the same rate they're coming in. And so you get a lot of trucks that are sitting around waiting for a load. And so the truck stops are just overrun. There's just no place to park. Hey man, big fan. You and your friend used to tag team my stepmom's beefy drapes all the time. How have you been? Banda, we're good, and no, we ain't tag teaming shit. About not only Florida part, just crazy. Yeah, east part of the U.S. Yeah, Leon, east of I-35, it's hard to park. But Florida is absolutely horrendous. Tennessee is horrendous. Do you sleep there? Yes, Leon, we sleep in the truck. Hey, big man fan. Okay, Banda, that's your last time or I will delete you. We're not going to, don't spam my live. All my Texan friends tried Florida. Anyone else in the chat had the utilities go up a lot? They all came running back, said never Florida. Then when you leave, you'll be trafficking all this. I don't traffic anything other than myself and my wife, and I have written permission, a piece of paper with her signature on there saying I did not kidnap her, that she is in the truck willingly. My brother was a truck driver. That's what you are. That's a rough life. Hey, Steven. It can be, but you got to make the most of it. I mean, when I was out here before and my wife and kids were at home, it was rough. But now that my kids are grown, my wife is with me. I'm perfectly content. My brother, yeah. Hello, Zachary. I do miss my grandkids, but my grandkids are coming into their own. They don't want to sit in Pawpaw's lap and watch TV or sit in Pawpaw's lap and do this or do that. I was fortunate enough with the 2 older grandkids that they lived with us for the first, 3 or 4 years of both of their lives. And so I was there every day for, the walking, the talking, the eating, I mean, I got pictures of me doing my granddaughter's toenails, sitting in a little kiddie pool with my work clothes on because I was that hot that I came home from work and I just sat down in the pool and they came and, I was very fortunate for that. My younger 3 grandkids, I didn't have that luxury because we were in the truck. So, but my older 2, I mean, my oldest granddaughter, I gave her her first bath because mom was working nights and we brought the baby home and I had the baby the first night in my bedroom with me. to let my son and daughter-in-law get some sleep, and they come in and got the baby about 6 or 7 that morning. And about 8 or 9 o'clock, I hear screaming, and she had her first bowel movement. And you know how the first bowel movement is pretty messy. And so they just start hollering, and I was like, calm down. But the funny thing was, because I was older, wiser, gentler, I took the baby and I gave the baby a bath and I showed them how to do it. I never did that with my kids. Not a once. I changed maybe 3 diapers on my daughter the whole time she was a baby. So having grandkids will mellow you out like you would not believe. Hello, Zachary. I sent them out like scouts. What do you generally transport in America? I do all flatbed. So I do everything that you can put on a flatbed, anything and everything. I've done onions, I've done building materials, I've done military equipment, military vehicles. I've transported tanks, CNC machines, stuff out of the ports, farm equipment. Anything that goes on a flatbed, I've hauled. I don't think there's anything that's been transported I have not hauled. Pumpkins? Nope, I've never done pumpkins. I don't think pumpkins go on a flatbed. I think they might. They might because they're in the field. But I've never done pumpkins, so pardon me. Is it easy to drive? Tony, for me it is, but I've got 20 plus years experience. But 20 plus years experience, and one day this week I could not back up in the truck stop to save my life. Could not do it. Some days you just have an off day, especially at backing up. This guy needs to turn his damn headlights off. I don't know if he's getting ready to go or what. I'll go there and tell him to turn his damn headlights off when she gets back. I am the same as you. I'm a big gorilla, but I am the baby whisperer. I love babies and they love me. Dude, I can go into a restaurant and babies will stare me down and reach up for me to pick them up, which I don't pick them up. I don't pick up other people's babies. I mean, I would, but I don't just reach down and grab them, obviously. But for some reason, babies love me. Let's say when you first started. I've heard instructors tell people, anybody can drive a truck straight. That's hogwash. Don't start that shit. No, it takes some getting used to. It takes your eyes used to judging distance. Any of y'all that watch know that I can judge distance pretty well. But when I'm backing up into a truck stop, I will have her get out and back me up to the trailer so I don't hit that trailer behind me or the truck behind me, whatever it may be, or to the dock. Yesterday we had to back up to the dock to get loaded, and I have to be about an inch away for my trailer to rise up and down correctly. And so, but I've never had an accident either. So, good, he left. Okay. Or got your trucking license. What have I missed from earlier lives? Zachary, not a lot. We drove a whopping 300 miles a day. Any snacks this time of night? No, we just ate it. We just ate supper, so no snacks. Yep, backing up is the hardest. The 3 most dangerous things you can do in a truck is turning, changing lanes, backing up. 3 most dangerous things. That's when 90% of your wrecks happen. Changing lanes, backing up, or turning. Minimize that. Long time no see, my friend. Hello, Peter. That's what a spotter is good for. Yes, Martin, and I do use her for that. I don't get her out there to come on. No, I put her on her phone. I give her a headset. Don't let me hit nothing. You know, let me know when the trailer is lined up right. I don't need you motioning me. I don't need you directing me. Just don't let me hit nothing. Not to bring anything sensitive up, but I grew up around truckers all my life. Nowadays, I notice there are more foreigners driving than Americans. It seems so weird. Yes, you're right, Chip. I would say 75% of all drivers are foreign. I don't know why. I don't know how. FMCSA says you have to read, write, and understand English, but they don't enforce it. So I don't get it. I don't agree with it. But it is what it is. Have you ever drove to any other countries? No, Tony, but we will be going to Alaska this year. So my oldest son, I got my passports, and my oldest son's like, Dad, why do you need a passport? Alaska's part of America. I said, yeah, but you have to drive through Canada to get there. And he's like, oh, you do? I was like, yeah, you have to drive through Canada to get there. So, the happy trucker Levi. As soon as somebody else comments, I'll answer your question. I can't read it all right now. But yeah, I don't know why the foreigners want to drive a truck. I don't know. What did you eat at the restaurant? We had Mexican food. I had fajitas, and she had I had chicken fajitas, and she had a chimichanga. What about going fast? Is that not dangerous too? It is. But anybody with any common sense wouldn't drive the truck faster than what they're comfortable with. The problem is common sense ain't very common. Hi there, new here as a former over-the-road driver who happens to be a foreigner. I don't get it either. Mr. Blue, thank you for your comment. That's hilarious. Fajitas sounds good now. It was very good. Hello from Zanesville, Wisconsin. Hello, Steven. Or your brakes failing or smoking. Tony, I have my biggest video on YouTube is almost 2 million views. And it was a trailer that his brakes didn't catch on fire, but he lost his wheel bearings on the trailer and it caught on fire. So if y'all haven't checked out that video, go check it out. It's called Trailer Fire. It's a short. It was done about a year ago. Hello from Zanesville, Wisconsin. Your brakes failing. You're still talking about speed limit. I don't know if they're still talking about speed limiters. Stephen, you actually transport everything. It is very broad. Yes, Leon, we never know one day to the next. Stephen, did you see what Bernard said? No, I have not seen anybody named Bernard. I have not seen anybody named Bernard, so I don't know what to say about that. I meant to say speed limit. I knew what you meant, Peter. How are the over-road rates out there right now? I switched over to mileage pay, cents per mile. I have not looked at rates in a month, so I don't know. Can't tell you. Yeah, the wood lumber trailer. Yep, Martin. Did it ever go in full flames? I was told by a passing viewer that it burned half the trailer up. CR England brings in foreign individuals and gets a government grant to put them through CDO school, after which they must drive CR England for 1 year, about 20 cents a mile. They actually pay, I think they pay more than that, but it ain't much more than that. I got a buddy, viewer right now that's driving for night making 31 cents a mile, but he needs a little bit more experience before he can come over here. Wood lumber trailer equals my mind, final destination forever. I don't haul a lot of wood. very rarely do I haul wood. I've done my share of wood. I've done my share of insulation. I don't like insulation. I don't like hay. Lumber is usually always the cheapest commodity to ship. How is trucking in the U.S.? Ricardo, it's the same, other than, you know, what we were just talking about a lot of foreigners coming in and taking over. And I don't mean foreigners as in Mexicans. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay, what I'm laughing at is there's a truck over here, Arca Express, that's trying to back up in this hole. Well, this other truck swung around and pulled straight into the hole. Now, Arca, I'm going to turn it around, see y'all. I don't know. I'm going to turn it around. Because there might be a fist fight. That'd be awesome. Y'all give me a second. Okay. This truck just pulled into that hole. This truck was backing into that hole. So we're fixing to find out what the hell's going on. Because you see him getting out, going to go over there and confront him. Fight! Fight! Please fight! I'm going to zoom in for y'all. Guys, I'll get back to chat in just a second. I'm wanting to see what happens right here. He just tried to open his door. I'm gonna egg it on. Hang on. Whoop his ass! Whoop his ass! I saw it. It's on YouTube Live. Whoop his ass! Is he gonna move? I don't speak any English. You watch, he's going to try to pull forward. Yeah, it's all on YouTube Live right now. He's wearing flip-flops. I'm stirring shit up, y'all. Hang on a second. I'll fix the camera. I love stirring shit up. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all out for a little bit. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on a second, y'all. right, let me get back to comments now. That was entertaining. That was entertaining. Okay, let me catch up. Damn. What is it? Was that a new subscriber honk? No. Somebody was blowing their horn, so I blew my horn. I've heard that in America you can earn a lot of money as a driver. Is that true? I'm also a driver, but then in Europe, in the Netherlands, I made $151,000 last year. Hello, Bonnie. What's the longest time you've driven without stopping? I drove from Philadelphia to Dallas. I once pulled 22 hours straight back in the day. That Philadelphia to Dallas was 28 hours, I believe it was. What's the annual salary looking like for what you do? About $150,000, easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but doable, very doable. Uh-oh, truck stop fist fight. Might be one of them in flip-flops, probably. He said that other guy couldn't speak English. Is one of them... It's okay, one of them will get a lot lizard later to calm down. I haven't seen any in a while. It's getting dark in the Pickle Park. What's going on? Hi, Chris. Tired of it? Pickle Park is a way station, y'all. Well, it can be either, but Pickle Park usually a place to park, but we always called them way stations. But it is what it is. I wouldn't mess with some random at a truck stop. You have someone take a spot and they pull a gun on you just knocking. Yeah, that happened not too long ago at Love's. Guy got shot and killed over a parking spot. Maybe they should flip a coin. That would be not a bad idea. But also, why is it important to have working CB in trucks? If something's going wrong with your truck, we can let other drivers know. If there's wrecks up, in front of you, cops in front of you, whatever, you don't want to top a hill and there be a, stop traffic, stuff like that. Don't know ABBA, so you communicate. Yep. Oh no, the flip-flops. Laugh out loud, get her done. That guy's definitely mad, and I don't blame him either. Yeah, he did everything right. Now, I mean, it is what it is. That guy probably didn't see him. It is what it is. I think it was an honest mistake. After driving 11 hours and getting your 10-hour rest, yeah, it'll make you mad as a dog. Yes, it will. Have you guys ever come up and tried to open your door? Yes, I had a guy hitting my Freightliner when I was stuck in Kansas a few months ago. And I told Melissa, and he was the town bully. And everybody in the town hated him. He was the town bully, yada, yada. He's teaching his kids to be a bully. And I didn't respond. Now, if I was in the Peterbilt, I'd have probably gotten out and there'd have probably been problems. And I'd probably been on YouTube asking for bail money. $151,000, that is a lot of money. Is this for 60 in a week, 5 days? No, some weeks I drive, 12 days straight, 19 days straight. Some weeks I just drive 6. 130 grand supposed to be medium wage, but no, poor inflation kick butt. Yeah, really. Trump signed executive order today that English must be the language in America. Good. I'm okay with that. If you want to speak your language in your home, that's fine. But when you cannot, and I have seen it personally, when you cannot speak enough English to get fuel at a truck stop, that is a problem. Hello, Melissa. So we got 28 people on here, y'all. And we have 36 likes. If you have not hit the like, please hit the like. I'm not going to ask you for memberships. I'm not going to ask you for subscriptions. None of that stuff. But please hit the like because it makes my bride very happy. Hi, Tiffany. Mr. Blue, you haul dedicated contract loads or are you running spot market? Mostly a lot of spot market, but we do have contracts with some brokers. It's kind of weird the way the trucking market's going is you can get a contract through a broker to run, say, 500 loads of a project. Project loads are paying very well. And we've done, y'all, if any of y'all have been watching the channel for a while, y'all know we've done a lot of Amazon loads, a lot of Google loads and stuff like that. Those are all loads that we contract through a broker. And we will contract and say, hey, we want 500 of these loads, or we want 100 of these loads, or whatever it is. The jail cell loads that I was taking to Denver, those are contracted through a broker. Used to, you would contract it from the shipper or the receiver. Now, you're having to contract through the broker. So, hi, Tiffany. Thanks for the info. What should I expect for pay in my first year of CDL driving if I'm local or regional? At least 100,000. If you work, you can make 100,000 your first year. Painted pony on CB in Michigan. What? Melissa, please explain. Do you drive for a company, or is that your own truck? No, Leon, I drive for a company. I am a company driver, even though my truck is tricked out and owner-operator spec and all this bunch of shit. I do drive for a company. I am a company driver. Now, that being said, if I can't get my dispatch problem fixed, I might start looking for another company. I've been here 3 years. I'm pretty sure I can get my dispatcher problem fixed, but I'm not going to be micromanaged. I'm not going to be second guessed. There's no reason. Now, if you're one of those drivers that's constantly overweight, you don't know when to spread your axles, you don't know how to scale a load, you don't know how to tarp a load, you don't know how to secure a load, micromanage the shit out of them. I have never gotten a ticket or in trouble or stopped because I was overweight, because I didn't secure my load properly, or any of that. There is no reason why my dispatcher, all of a sudden, after being my dispatcher for 2 years, is trying to micromanage me. I understand that some of his drivers are stupid. They don't speak English. He has to translate for them. That he's getting fined because his drivers are getting fined, and I don't agree with that. Our company policy is if he has a driver that gets in trouble for overweight or under secure or out of service, they fine the dispatchers. I do not agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. They're trying to protect their safety score. I understand that, but that's not how you go about doing it. So, Peter, leasing with a company, it's basically you still have the same bills as owner operator. It depends on the company. Right now, I wouldn't lease. I can switch back and forth from lease to company driver every week if that's what I want to do at my company. But the market is just not good enough for that. Now, if we get back into the RGN and you know, I'm getting dispatched the way I want to get dispatched, I'm doing a lot of 200, 300, 400 mile loads, paying $2,000 and $3,000, $4,000, then yeah, I'll do that. But right now, and step deck, flatbed, no. I'm going to make my 80 cents a mile, and I'm going to be happy with it. When I switched from mileage, when I switched from percentage to mileage, my paycheck went up $1,000 a month, or a year, a week. Damn, I can't talk. My paycheck went up $1,000 a week. That's significant. So, okay, thanks Leon, thanks JP. Brokers are a bunch of treacherous fools. Brokers are scum. No, not a driver, but help drivers find where they needed to go in Lansing areas. Oh, okay, Painted Pony is your CB handle. Okay, Melissa, I think I'm understanding you now. I'm sorry. I thought you said you took somebody's CB and actually painted a pony on it for them. And I was like, why in the hell would somebody do that? I get you. Okay. Do you also more people from outside who drive the truck, same as in European? Leon, I don't think I understand what you're saying. I think what you're asking if there's a lot of foreigners. If that's what you're asking, yes. There's a ton of foreigners in this industry, and there used to not be. I remember the very first Indian, and I'm going to say Indian. I don't know what to call them and be politically correct, y'all. The very first one I saw was in Oklahoma City, and it was back in 02, 03, something like that. And he was wearing his turban, and he ran over the hood of a car, or the hood of another truck beside him because he turned too short. And it was a fiasco. Let me tell you something. It was a fiasco. Hey, Melissa Bean, another Michigander here. I'm in Detroit. Hello, Mr. Blue, again. I wouldn't want to be an owner-operator. We did that for 2 years, and the loads on the load board, they're like $2 a mile, not what your time. Yeah, it's not worth the time at $2 a mile. It's not. But if you're making 80 cents a mile, I don't give a shit if that load pays 81 cents a mile. I mean, I know the company's got to make money, but if that's the load that the dispatcher takes, as long as I get my 80 cents a mile, my $150 bonus for oversized, my $50 bonus for tarping, my $50 bonus for extra stops, I don't care what the load pays. And I'm just being honest. Yes, I want my company to thrive. Yes, I want my company to make money. I want my company to be here until I retire. But I can't worry about what the company's making. I have to worry about me. That's cool, Mr. Blue. My handle. Am I right, Melissa? That's your handle? I don't know if that's correct. I was a shipper, a dispatcher, and a trucker. So far, I like being a trucker. You know, my dispatcher drove for a couple years. I'm okay with him telling another truck driver, hey, you need some more straps on that, or hey, you don't have the chains pulling correctly, or something like that. Don't talk to me about it. Don't. My company asked me to write a book. I'm in the middle of writing a securement book. How are you going to correct me when I'm the one writing the book for the company for standard securement policy for the company? I'm the one writing the book for it, and my dispatcher says, you need a couple more straps. No, the load was 21 feet, and I had 7 straps. Do the math. That is a strap every 3 foot. I could have turned this damn thing over, and that load wouldn't have gone anywhere. And I even talked to the safety manager and showed him the pictures. He's like, no, that is a perfect job. That is well above and beyond what you needed to do. I said, well, my dispatcher said, you said I needed more straps. He's like, absolutely not. He's like, we do not worry about you. So the only person in the company that is worried about my securement is my dispatcher. And I've never given him a reason to worry about it. That's why I get aggravated really, really easy. And he does get on here. So if you see a Danny boy, that's my dispatcher. But I don't think he's going to be getting on my live because we were not nice to each other yesterday. Trucking industry really went downhill. Yes, it has. But you can still keep your head down and make some good money. We plan on retiring. For those of y'all that are new or don't pay attention, we plan on retiring December of 2029. And when I hit that dollar amount that I need to retire, I'm done. I don't care if I'm selling used panties, if I'm selling feet picks, I don't care what I've got to do to hustle on the side. I'm getting the money I need to get my bus so I can get out of the truck. I want out of the truck. It's not that I don't like it, but it's going downhill. It really is. And I understand that the end user, you know, this refrigerator truck right here coming up in front of us, I understand that he probably has eggs, and that load pays $3,000 to go 1,500 miles, and you have to pay for the transportation of those eggs. I understand that, but that load should pay more than that. Because if you look at it, that load pays $3,000 for 1,500 miles, okay? He's going to spend at 3,000 miles, or at 1,500 miles, he's going to spend at least $1,000 in fuel, okay? So that leaves $2,000. The driver has to be paid. The company has to make money. If he blows a tire, he just lost money on that load. Now, I'm not saying every load, you know, everybody needs to make a killing, but it needs to be more than what it is right now. And it's the brokers. The loads are paying the same of what they've always paid. The brokers are the ones keeping the money. The brokers are the ones setting the markets. It's not the shippers. It's not the receivers. It's not the end user. It's the brokers. Because the brokers are betting, and it's a foreign person problem. Because these foreigners, whether they're from Ukraine, Russia, India, it doesn't matter. Pakistan, Afghanistan, it doesn't matter. These people drive 2 and 3 drivers to a truck. They only stop that truck to sleep or to get fuel, excuse me. They don't even stop to sleep. Some of them cut a hole in the sleeper floor and they will shit through the hole onto the floor, onto the ground while they're driving down the road. And so they don't care what the load pays. As long as that truck is moving, they're making money. They don't care if they're making 20 cents a mile because they'll run, between the 3 of them, they'll run 10,000 miles that week. Or they'll run 12,000 miles that week. That's the problem with the industry, is these brokers know that these foreigners can't do the correct math and they don't know what their truck needs a mile to make a living and make a profitable living and make a good living. Because if you got people at home, it is very hard to fund 2 households. And if you're in a truck and your wife and kids are at home, you're funding 2 households. It's very difficult. Okay, let me try to get back to comments. Trucking, yeah, it went downhill. In here we drive with DAF, Scania, Volvo. Yes, this is what I mean. The same problem as in you. Yeah, Leon, I understand. That's exactly my point. If you do it on your own, you have to worry about that. That's exactly right, Peter. Yep, I'm right. Okay, thank you, Melissa. You got a skateboard trailer? No, I got a step deck, Blue. I freaking hate TQL. I would love to drive my truck straight through TQL to headquarters. And I hope they're watching. How often do you change oil? My company changes oil every 40,000. Yes, Mr. Blue, you heard that correctly. I've seen it at a truck stop where they were parked at a truck stop and you pulled away and there was a pile of shit, human feces, where that truck was parked. Yes. It is disgusting. It is nasty. They will wash their feet in the sink. And it's like, dude, I've got 150 showers on my card. I will give you a shower. Mind your own business. I'm trying to mind my own business, dude, but you're making it impossible. Yeah, Mr. It's terrible. I don't know. The next time y'all see a truck stop, pull through. Park where a truck should park for a few minutes and smell the parking lot. We damn near had a fist fight. In fact, I pointed them out so they could watch it.
What?
This truck right here with the headlights still on?
Yeah, this one over here or that one
the
over
red
there?
one.
Yeah, what about
Okay.
it?
He had pulled up, and he was backing into that spot.
Yeah.
When a foreign guy came flying around and pulled straight in, set his brakes, turned his lights off.
Are you kidding me?
No. And so this guy, he's a big black guy, and he's bigger than I am. And he gets out and he's like that. And so he goes over there, and that guy, of course, don't speak English. And so the guy in the red truck tries to open his door, and so I turned him out there, and I'm like, and so he walked back, and I opened up the door, and I was like, whoop his ass. I was like, by the way, all that shit's on YouTube Live right now. You're live. Say hi.
God. So where's the guy that...
He left and gave that guy the parking spot.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, it was an honest mistake. That guy saw an open spot and didn't see that guy was backing into it.
Really?
Because this guy was halfway through. He wasn't even in the spot. So it was an honest mistake.
Ooh, window up.
Everything.
It's cold out
Did you get
there.
your shower?
Hell no. That text you gave me, I just got now.
I tried to call
Would
you.
have been
Evidently, there
helpful.
is no service in that store.
As soon as I walked into the women's restroom, I lost service because I was texting and on the live until I got in the
Yeah.
women's restroom.
I tried to call you. There was no answer. You can ask the
I
live
tried
people.
3 times to call you before I finally said, F it, I gotta go to the bathroom.
My phone was on Do Not Disturb from our nap.
Yes, I know.
Sorry.
It tends to stay that way nowadays.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
But anyways, I texted you and I called and I was like, I can't wait. And there was like 4 showers listed up there with shower numbers. That's why I texted, what shower number? And you never got back to me. And I waited another 10 minutes and I'm like, I can't wait no longer to go.
The turtle's peeking. The turtles are peeking.
It wasn't the turtle that was peeking. I was fixing to piss myself standing right there by the showers. I was like, shit, I gotta go.
Good Lord, people can be so gross. Yes.
Oh, gross. What the hell are you talking about?
I was telling them about the dot knot feathers will cut holes in the truck floor and shit.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope, I'm fixing to clean the bed off.
Oh, shit. I guess y'all are stuck with me.
Yeah, y'all are stuck with him because that's to clean off my bed.
I think we're probably going to cut this off here before too terribly long.
You want this?
No, I don't need that. I don't know if we're going to turn the live on tomorrow while I'm fixing the fenders, or if I'm going to record it, or if I'm just going to do a short. I don't know what we're doing yet.
Well, we don't normally do anything on Sundays unless it's just we're bored and we want to get online.
But I did not get, I don't know which one of y'all were telling me to get rubber to go between the brackets and the fender, but A, they didn't have any type of rubber, but B, I look at the factory knows best, and that's not always the case. But the factory doesn't put rubber in between there, and so I didn't get any rubber. So, but I did get locking nuts, and I have Loctite,
I
and
didn't plug my phone in.
new bolts, and new washers, and everything. This little bag right here, we showed y'all, $85 in bolts. Good luck putting the fenders back on. Yeah, I'm going to actually take them off,
And then
redo the bolts, and then put them back on.
Yep. Whoever was looking out for me and said, Mama needs her shower number, thank you to whoever that was.
Yeah.
For trying to get his freaking attention.
I'm sorry. I was out there refereeing a fight.
No, you were not. You were sitting here talking on chat when I sent you that.
Good luck putting the fenders back on. Yeah, stay safe out there, driver. I sub to you. Thank you, sir, Mr. Blue.
Ow.
Okay, hang on. Hello, Peter. Let's see. Are y'all going to be staying at the truck stop for your reset?
Ow.
That would be a long weekend. Do y'all do anything for fun, or do y'all stay all day long? We will stay here. We got here tonight, or this afternoon, but my...
Ow, ow, ow.
My clock shows that I started my reset at 5:20. So my reset will be up at 3:20 Monday morning. So if we get the fenders and stuff put back on tomorrow, there is a blue beacon right here. I will PC over there to the blue beacon and get the truck washed. But other than that, we're not going anywhere. There's a Golden Corral here that we will eat tomorrow. And
Now we do stuff sometimes for fun. We'll go to the casino or that's pointing in.
good shit.
Anyways, we
I
got
don't give a
everyone
damn.
to do.
Whoop his ass.
But this weekend we got stuff to do on the truck. Steven has a website he wants to build.
I can't start the website until you start taking pictures. But I need to instruct you on how I want the pictures done.
I gotta take the pictures?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I got to talk to you about that.
Oh, lovely.
It is chilly out there, y'all.
It is, and it was not like that when we went to dinner.
No, it was not. It was very nice, very warm. It was 70 degrees here. And now the temperature has probably dropped to about 45 or 50. Sorry, I had a phone call to take. No, Zachary, you're fine. You do what you got to do. Have a good night, guys.
Zachary,
Stay
Grandma
safe.
Zachary?
Thank you, Happy. I don't know. Zachary Daniel.
Yep, that's Zachary.
Good night, young people. Who you talking to? Because we ain't
Is
young.
that Gambler?
Yes. Do you want this?
No, I just know how some of these people talk to us. night, you guys, for all
Here.
of y'all that are getting off.
Here, take you my socks.
Hold on, give me a second.
What city are we in?
Ashland.
Peter, we are 20 miles north of Ashland, Virginia.
We're in Ashland, I believe. Isn't this truck stop in Ashland?
It's close enough. No, it's not in Ashland. It's in, I don't know, but it's not Ashland.
See my Smurf
The
fan?
TA is in Ashland.
It's cute. I like the Smurfs. Is Leela on? Because she likes the Smurfs too.
I don't think I saw Leela. We got 28 people on though.
I know. I saw that. That's why I said hello,
And we have
everyone.
41 likes. If y'all have not hit that like button, hit the like, or I will spank my wife.
Uh-huh. He'll spank me anyways, whether you hit it or not.
I'll hit it.
Yeah, I bet you will. I bet you will, buddy. What the hell?
3 more subscribers.
You're blowing that horn at the
Oh, somebody a while ago came through here blowing their train horn.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to install the train horns tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to hose them up. I don't have the hose, but I need to get them out of my side box.
Yeah, before they get ruined.
Because I don't want them getting dinged up, and
I'd also like to get that hose reel done, but
I need to look at that. If I have time, I don't have a problem doing it. I don't know if I have the nuts and bolts for it, though. But the boss shop is open, and they have nuts and bolts. So if I got to go over there and buy nuts and bolts, I can. And I might have nuts and bolts. I got that
you
bin.
guys, I broke down and bought a what's it called? A Enjoy. I broke down and bought an Enjoy. Not that I'm gonna smoke all the time, but I was bored today really bad, and I did not. I wanted to smoke today. I don't know why.
Gambler said, I hit the like button. Run, young lady, run.
No kidding.
Run, Forrest.
Yep, no kidding.
Thank you, Zachary. Thank you, Gambler.
Freaking garbage everywhere.
No puddle pirates allowed. Go Navy.
Okay.
Brother, I've had a day. Well, explain it to us. We got
Who's
time. No puddle pirates allowed. Go Navy.
Oh.
Thank you, Bonnie. We know you do.
I love you, Bonnie. Is she leaving us?
No, she said she always hits the like button.
Yep, and she always hits some hearts too. So if you see the hearts, 99% of the time, that's Bonnie. She loves us. She loves us more than the rest of y'all. See, there they go again. That's why I said we're gonna have to make it a point to stop seeing her.
Where is she at?
Bonnie, are you in Canton, right? I think she's in Canton. He's probably gonna want to stay with you when we go to Canton to visit the not stay with you, but like in our RV.
Why?
Because she's in Canton.
Oh. Next time we go through Canton, we'll try to make time to meet up at the pilot or
We
the
gotta do the same thing with
TA
Roxanne, though.
and have dinner or something.
We gotta do the same thing with Roxanne though. And Jane. Jane is in Raleigh.
Thank you, Zachary.
Jane's in Raleigh. Roxanne is in where Bruce and Charlotte.
Okay, we're getting new teeth in May. Can I get new toes?
New what?
Toes.
I'd be more than happy for you to go to get a pedicure done.
I ain't getting no damn pedicure.
Pedicure will fix some toes right
No,
up
it
for
will
you.
not. No, it will not.
Yeah, it would.
What I'm talking about, y'all, is I was our family was very, very poor when I was growing up, and I used to wear shoes that were too small. And then
His dumbass.
I've always been able to work on cars, and so I've always had tools and jacks and jack stands and shit just laying all over the house. And the house we were living in, I had a floor jack in one of the back hallways. And for some reason, in the middle of the night, I go down that back hallway and I kick a 3-ton floor jack barefooted with
Twice.
my foot. And then I start hopping around because it hurt so damn bad. And I kicked it with my other foot. And literally, I kicked it so hard, it screwed up my toenails on my toes. Yeah. I mean, they are, let me tell you something.
Wonker dog.
They are screwed.
They're tweaked.
And so that's what I was talking about.
I've tried to tell him too, though. If he goes to
Hi, Daniel.
pedicure, it would fix him right up. But he cannot let anybody jack with his feet.
She better be naked and have a happy ending.
Even then, I don't think you could. And hand me your food so I can put it in the fridge.
She better be redhead, pregnant, and barefoot. And don't sing while you talk English. What I'm talking about on that is where we're from in Texas. The Asian people have all the donut shops, and they'll sing to you your order. You want a donut holes, and you want one chocolate. What is wrong with my voice, my throat?
I have no idea, but you sound funny. Okay. There.
Bonnie said somebody else is.
Do you want this? Or can I throw
sending
it away?
No, I don't want that. You gave yourself a Hertz donut, Steven. Yep. I'll tell you what, that hurt like no end. Kicking that floor jack, that hurt, right. Dude almighty.
For the try.
And then this finger, I'm not flipping y'all off, but this finger, I cut the tip of it off with a lawnmower blade. Are you vaccinated? No.
Nope.
Are you?
Nope.
Patrick, are you vaccinated?
Is that Patrick F?
Patrick Stevens.
Oh, not Patrick.
Why would you ask me if I'm vaccinated? Nothing hurts
Texas,
worse than pain you cause yourself. The thing is, Daniel,
I put my other shorts on, y'all.
I've been a mechanic so long, and I've always worked with my hands my whole life. You can ask my wife. I can cut myself and not even know I did it. When I was working on cars.
Kill that light for a second so they can't see me put my britches off.
When I was working on cars.
Thank you.
I wouldn't know that I had cut myself until I was bleeding blood all over the cars.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He can also use his hands like a freaking hammer.
Yeah. But me using my hands as a hammer has come back to haunt me. My thumbs are jacked up as far as she thinks I have carpal tunnel on my thumbs.
I think he's got carpal tunnel, yes.
But literally,
okay, we're good.
Literally, turn that back around.
I am.
And point it towards me. I want to show him something. My right thumb is worse than my left thumb. My left thumb, I can move it around. My right thumb, if I were to move it more than that right there, it's the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, besides kidney stones. But it did pop today, and it has felt better. It doesn't hurt as bad, but if somebody I was fighting with knew my thumbs were my kryptonite, all they'd have. She's bad about it, and she doesn't do it on purpose.
I don't do it on purpose.
But she'll grab my thumbs playing, and it's.
He starts screaming like a baby.
What do you want? Leave my thumbs alone. My thumbs, they hurt. They constantly hurt.
Here. Pull it around. There you go.
So,
there.
But that's part of working with your hands your entire life. I started working on cars when I was 12. No, actually, I started at 9. Fixed my mom's car at 9. The emergency brake. She had an old Volkswagen. Don't you start that shit yet.
What channel do you put it on?
Max.
And I'm not going to start
Okay,
it yet.
just put it on there. Yeah, just leave it there. My mom had a Volkswagen. And like I said, we were very poor growing up. Very poor. That's why I don't eat American cheese. A lot of times my dinner was a cheese sandwich. And my mother did the best she could. My father died when I was 4 months old. So she did the very best she could do. She made sure the bills were paid. But we were dirt poor. And she went out to get in the car one day to go to work. And she come back in crying.
I'm afraid you're on your own for the rest.
Can you
I'm
please?
trying to pause it.
Okay. Anyway,
Thank you.
she come back in crying. And I said, Mama, what's wrong? She said, the car's broke. And she said, if I can't go to work, I get fired. I get fired, we can't pay our bills. I can't pay our bills, we don't have a place to live. Which is true. And so I said, what's wrong with the car? She said, the emergency brake handle is pulled up. It's wedged up. It won't release. It's okay. I'm 9 years old, swear to God. And the only tools we had in the house was a hammer and a screwdriver. I think we might have had a pair of pliers. I take what we have out there, and in 10 minutes I had it fixed. Mechanics comes natural to me. And then when I turned 12 was a very good year.
He found Panani for the first time.
12 was a very good year. But she came home from work one day, and there was a Camaro sitting by, a 75 Camaro sitting in our backyard. And me and a buddy and a neighbor had taken the motor out of it, a Chevy 350. And we had taken the motor out and put it in my bedroom, sitting on a piece of plywood and a tire. She come home from work and she said, what in the holy hell are you doing? I said, well, I want to know how that motor works. I was always taking shit apart. Always taking shit apart. And if you'll just put that in the book, I will do that shit later. And I said, I want to know how it works. And she said, where'd you get it? I said, out of the car in the backyard. She said, that's not our car. Come to find out, it was my brother's girlfriend's dad's car. And we were storing it for him, and I didn't know that. Took the car apart, took the motor apart, put it back together, and it ran at 12. So I've always been mechanical. I'm not going to dig it. I could rebuild a diesel if I had the steps and the torques and all that. I could do that. I know I could. But I can fix anything. If I can, and I can build anything. If I can imagine it, I can build it. So, why did you ask if I was vaccinated, Patrick? Nothing hurts worse than pain you cause yourself. You're right. Just got home from an awesome game, meet dinner event. That's cool, Big Hoss.
Hey, Big Hoss, how you doing, sweetheart?
Sultan. I drive for Mobetta. M-O-B-E-D-D-A. It's
actually Vista or VS Carriers.
Yeah. Not Vax, just wanting to know if your lungs have fluid because of immune problems. No, Patrick. I was sick
a couple weeks ago,
and I still have a cough. That's all it is. Yeah. But back to death. Real question is, do you have a separate tank specifically for death? Yes, I do.
The odometer reading for this was the first number I texted you today, right?
No.
Or yesterday.
I got it wrote down. Don't worry about it right now. We'll do that later.
Okay. Pickup date was yesterday, so the 28th of February.
That sounds awful, I'm guessing. Are you guys in a Kenworth? No. We're in a Peterbilt. Ask me how I like my Peterbilt. Somebody please ask me how I like my Peterbilt.
I know.
I'm a tool room machinist with my fingers attached. You're lucky. Ate raccoon, pheasant, elk, bear meat, stew, venison, rabbit, elk balls, mashed potatoes, corn, some game animal sausage links. Okay. I don't know. I might try some of that, but I ain't eating no damn elk balls. What part of India are you two from? India? Canyon Man, we are not from India. Do I look Indian to you?
Honey, we from Texas, the greatest state in the U.S.
Worse than me, I did more than took apart the whole car and set the parts on the front lawn. Dude, my wife has come home and found a transmission in our bathtub.
I have, yeah. And in our living room floor. 229 to... What is Friday's date?
Baby, we are on live. We can do that shit later.
I understand that, but I'm just trying to keep my mind going while you're doing that.
Okay, hang on.
I just wanted to know.
Hang on, y'all. I gotta look at the calendar.
Well, I would, but I got my phone plugged
229.
in. 229 was Saturday.
There is no 229.
I mean 228. I need
228
to know.
was Friday.
Today's Saturday. 3-1. Okay, 3-1 to what?
3-7.
Thank you.
Okay. I've got a riddle for you. Give us the riddle. Worse than me. I did. Okay. Bono and Edge walk into a pub. Barman says, "Not you two again."
What?
Bono and the Edge walk into a pub. Barman says, "Not you two again." Evidently, Bono and the Edge are you two. Yeah.
You two is a.
Do you like your Peterbilt? Yes, I love my Peterbilt. Peterbilt's for life. I'm sorry. Did you say elk balls?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nobody has asked me yet how I like my Peterbilt. You have to ask me that way. How do you like your Peterbilt? March 2nd tomorrow, Melissa. Yes.
Thank you, honey.
You two could have some Indian
3-0.
or Sri Lanka DNA. We had our DNA ran and we do not.
No, we do not.
Back to death. Exactly why I said about military vehicles do not have a def tank. How do you like your Peterbilt? Long and strong. Long and strong.
Who is it that asked you?
Happy Trucker and Peter Nelson.
Hello, Levi. Hello, Peter. How are you?
Peter Knelson. Knelssen.
We are in Ruther Glen, Virginia, is where we are right
Okay, you
now.
two look slightly Indian or Sri Lanka, maybe Mongol. No, I'm Texan. What the hell?
Oh my gosh. This person needs glasses.
Do I look Indian? No. Somebody give me a feather.
Are you talking Indian as in
He's saying
indigenous Indian?
Indian or Sri Lankan or
I don't know
maybe
what Sri Lankan
Mongolian.
is. If you're talking like Indian as in indigenous Indian, Choctaw, Cherokee, or whatever, yes, I have Cherokee Indian in me. But I do not look enough like an Indian for you to say that I look Indian.
We know Indian. I'm sorry. I don't have nothing against Indians. There are some very nice Indians.
I have.
There are some very rude Indians. We have some that work at our
Cherokee.
company, and I do not tolerate people being rude to women. And I have come up out of the chair, and they have stopped me and said, "No, that's his culture. They're
Not in this
they're
person's
just rude to
eyes."
women." Well, we're in America now. You need to learn the American culture. If you're going to come over here and work, you need to do it our way, not your way. If you want to do your way, you stay over there where you came from. I'm not trying to be mean, but you came over here for a reason.
Trash. Thank you. Okay, this one. Do you want to put this receipt with the paperwork we need to turn in on?
Yes, this
Okay,
week.
So that needs to go there.
Indian like Punjabi.
No.
No, Kenyan.
We do not have any of that
Okay, and
Indian-ness.
but change the subject. Sorry. I'm also from the great state of Texas. Yes, Peter. Very good. We're from. We were born in Dallas, Fort Worth. No, you look white as can be. Thank you, Martin. You look a bit like East Indian. No, I don't. White as a snowbird. As white as you, snowbeard. As my snow, yeah, as white as my beard. I'm just messing with you. I know you are, but it's no. I don't wash. I don't wash my feet in the sink. Just saying.
That's funny. So you want this turned in with our paperwork we're turning in this week? Not next week, right? 'Cause it's
Everything,
got
all the
3-1.
receipts are getting turned in this week. I don't care what the date on it says.
Okay.
They don't care either.
Okay. That's all I want
We're just messing with you, bro. I'm laughing so hard right now.
to know. Imagine
White
you
as a
are.
snowbird. Y'all are funny. Anyway, guys,
I love you guys.
thanks for watching.
love
We will
y'all.
probably get back on tomorrow,
Yeah, probably. You know how we roll.
but we got some stuff to do on the truck. We may turn the live on and put y'all out there with us.
Are you kidding
There's
me?
no bag.
Yes, there is.
Oh.
If you'd open your damn eyeballs instead of throwing the shit in the floor.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Because you didn't open your eyeballs. Put your freaking glasses on correctly, dipshit.
Okay. I may turn the live on and just let y'all watch us fix the fenders. That may be entertaining. If we do that, though, we won't be able to do a lot of comments.
See, I will just have to talk amongst yourselves.
No, man, he has to be part Mexican or Indian or something. I'm 100% Texan. Now, my DNA does say I have some German and some Swiss.
I don't remember.
I don't
I'd have
remember.
to pull my thing out.
I live in BC, Canada. 60% of our population is Indian now. Lots of trucking accident. Just watched a guy get smoked on his Harley. Wow.
Oh my god.
Peter, how about curry steak? Yeah.
Curry? Ugh. I cannot stand that smell, you guys. Curry, I cannot stand that smell.
See y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Zachary. I report bots because YouTube is too lazy to. Don't come a knocking when the van is rocking. You got that right. If y'all see us at a truck stop, please come say hi. But when the curtain is open,
no, the curtain can be closed.
if y'all knock on my door mid-stroke, I'm gonna be not nice.
Oh my god!
Because I don't get the stroke very often.
Well, you shut
She
that
says
up.
no too much. I meant to say we don't like curry in Texas. It's steak all the way, no curry. Peter, if you're from Texas, you know about brisket. I can make one of the best briskets you've ever ate in your life.
Yeah.
Best state, North Dakota, German. I think that's what Debbie's saying. The heart's in the way.
Best state, North Dakota. No,
Nah.
it is not the best
Now,
state.
North Dakota, there's nothing wrong with North Dakota. We like it up in North Dakota.
Yes,
we like
we
South
do.
Dakota. We like anything west of I-35.
Send me some brisket in the mail. Yeah, I know.
Y'all still gotta make me some of that brisket. We're in
you at,
Texas
Levi?
because DFW is all curry land. It is
We were born
getting
in
that way.
I was born in Denton, or in DFW.
I was born in Corpus, which is Nueces County, and then Mama moved us to the Dallas area. And
I was born and bred in Parkland and Irving. Born
well,
in Parkland.
you wasn't bred in Parkland.
I was born in Parkland.
God
High
only
School,
knows, though. Who
and
knows where you were actually conceived with your mom and your dad at 17
Probably
and 15.
in high school somewhere.
Probably in the stairwell to high school.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, guys. That's all for tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining us and hanging out and being respectful and being nice.
Johnny, the closest to his brisket, though, really, is Rudy's Country Store, Rudy's Barbecue. If you go and get their brisket, that's about as close to his as you'll get.
Curry brisket. No,
No,
not doing that.
God, no.
So one day I put a plug in the def tank hose of my trucker friend. Nothing happened. Why no, it's bullshit lie. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Call your congressman. That's the only thing I can say. Thanks for playing, guys. We will see y'all
love you
tomorrow.
guys.
We will.
I love y'all.
We will continue this lie tomorrow.
Lie?
It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's all a lie. This is a simulator.
Yeah, uh-huh. Bye.
All right,
Bonnie,
guys. See
Bonnie,
y'all
thank you
tomorrow.
for the hearts, honey. I love you guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow.